Everybody, amprepairguy.com, also harbachellectronics.com. Phone number is 203-892-4119. We have another Ameritron Al-80B here. Sorry, no video yesterday. I was actually doing some work on my pickup truck because I have to go pick up a transformer and an amplifier that I have to go through, and I'll have it up for sale. So I should have it up for sale. That's going to be a surprise. It's a very desirable amp, not one I really care for, but it's very desirable, and you guys will get to see it as long as it actually shows up. So I'll go over everything I need to do to this, everything I can see, and then I'll, like always, I'll touch base on whatever else I did at the end. So first off, needed a new tube. Customer ordered a new one from Penta. Air variable capacitor on the plate side is okay. I always check that first. This is an older one. Needs the gas discharge tubes at the base of the socket. I'll remove the metal oxide varistors. Has the old pinkish colored resistors. I'm going to replace those. So like I've said a million times, if you catch it before one opens, then you most likely won't have an issue with an electrolytic. The only time I've ever seen one fail is if a resistor fails. The black ones they used in the later ones are better. Very seldom do I ever see one of those fail. But so I'll swap these out. It's not tapped properly, so I'll fix that. And I will redo this tap over here. Needs new SO239 connectors. This one has a grip, but this one's not really. As you can see, it just slips. Has a little bit of grip, but not as much as it should. This one has. See how much more this has? This one just. Okay, so I'll replace both of those with new ones from Max Gain Systems. I'll remove the wire for the 10 meter mod. It's just floating around in there. Tighten hardware up. Repair any damaged solder. I'll redo solder joints that aren't proper. And clean the band switch with Deoxygold. TR/bias relay with Deoxygold. The soft start relay with Deoxygold. Check the meter protection diode, and that's about it. So I will be back in a bit. So stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so I'm back with the completed Ameritron Al-80B. Got a brand new 3500Z from Penta. Tested flow output all bands. I'll go over everything I did real quick. So I changed the old resistors, changed the old SO239s. I added gas discharge tubes to the base of the socket, one per side of the filament. Got rid of the metal oxide varistors. Tightened up on hardware. Here are the new resistors. They're a little bit longer since they're 10 watters. Elevated, leads bent in, but they are good. Replaced the wire jumpers. It was set to 250. Before. It's way too high, so that means if you had around 250, that's one thing, but now it's set to 245. Most people have around 245 or so, but by having it on 250, the filament voltage was lower, plate voltage was lower, it required more drive. You end up pulling more plate current and grid current to compensate. Just not good. So, you see the new SO239s. I cleaned the relays with Deoxygold, the band switch with Deoxygold, input rotary switch with Deoxygold. I went through the rest of it, and it's all set. So if you need an amplifier repaired, I also grounded the grids right to the metal. Sometimes these are loose, and there's less inductance going right to ground through the strap than going through the foil and then going through the standoff to ground. And then if these loosen up, you'd have you end up with more resistance, and you can end up having an issue. So So this thing is all set. So again, if you need an amp repaired, feel free to give me a call, 203-892-4119. Website's amprepairguy.com. Phone number is 203-892-4119, 73.